Hey guys, it's Steph from Aaron's Adventures. Today we're going to talk about organization while camping. Now, we're not talking about putting stuff in backpacks, make sure you get the lightest load, you're talking about your base weight, all packed down and all that. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about using a tote box or two in the back of your car. We're going to dive into how my current organization disaster is going, and I'm hoping we can work together. Y'all can let me know what you think I could do to help my progress, or if any of these things that I do give you ideas for how you can stay organized. Everybody can benefit from organization, but especially people who are neurodivergent or have chronic health conditions that causes a lot of brain fog. Organization keeps you from being stressed and keeps you having a good time. So let's go talk about what I have in the back of my car. Okay. Real quick before we do that. I know I said I was going to be doing more of these, and I haven't. Really know that there's people out here who could benefit from it. So if you or someone else you know wants to be outdoors, be camping, fishing, hiking, what have you, kayaking, if you want to do that, but you think you can't because of your medical condition, I really want this channel to be a place that shows you there is a possibility for you. You can get out and do things. You may not look like what you see on Instagram, TikTok, on some other YouTube channels where they're hiking the AT and, barely breaking a sweat. First of all, that's not reality for most people in the world. But I want y'all to see that there is a possibility within your ability. And I'm really hoping this channel can encourage some of you or some people you may know to get out there and just give it a try. Just give it a try. So, now let's get back to the video. Sorry. Alright, so excuse the mess. This stuff stays in the car normally, so ignore that. But the main thing I use for storage, let me back this up a little bit, is this tote. It's a Commander. It has wheels on it, so I don't have to carry it. I can wheel it where I need to go. In here, I have my Quillo. My hammock and tarp were in there, but they are currently on that post. Let's see. Oh, I lied. My hammock is right here. So I use these little tags here because a lot of stuff sacks you get are black, and I don't want to buy stuff sacks whenever I have stuff sacks. So I have these little tags. They're really, really cheap that I've started writing in pencil now, but things that I know is not going to change, I write on it, and then I'll put it on the outside of the bag so I don't have to search through this endless black area. So I have my tarp. This is a footstool, which also will double as my table, my stove, and this is food. This is my fire making gear. Yeah, matches, fire starters, that kind of stuff. Ground cloth, underquilt. Of course, you gotta have the water. I call this my blanket hoodie, which you'll probably see it in a lot of more videos because it's so comfortable. And then my top quilt. Put these back in here. I have this little bag that I keep all my tools and small gear in, as well as my gloves. Spreader bars for my tarp, and my camp chair. That's what I was thinking. I love this camp chair. That, and I have food, wood. Not food. Am I gonna eat that? And this is Lexi's pen. It has all of her toys and that kind of stuff wrapped in there. But yeah, so this is my setup right now. And we're back. That wasn't too bad, was it? Something I want to kind of redirect on is using the box system, how it's more beneficial. One thing I learned pretty quickly going into this is if I've been camping and I'm worn out, I barely have the energy to take everything down and put it away. Now, that's not all the time, but that's pretty common to happen. So, something I've learned to do is to just not pack as tight. Don't use compression bags. Use them, but don't compress them. Leave everything so you can quickly throw it back in the bag. Matter of fact, my underquilt that was in the video, the one that I wrote UGQ over and not one wind, yeah, that is no longer in that bag because obviously it all fits in there, but it's packed so tight that I have to work at it and work at it. And if it's raining and I'm tired, I'm ready to go home, I'm stinking, I'm not going to do all that. It's just going to end up thrown in the back of my car and something could happen to it, like damage. So now it's in a larger drawstring bag that I can actually lay around all the harder things, and it kind of conforms around all that stuff. So when you're packing to go camping, think about what you would want to do when you just don't have the spoons, you don't have the energy. You need to kind of get going with as little complications as possible. That's why I say pack loosely in those tote boxes. So whenever you are tearing stuff down, I would much rather throw my underquilt into that box versus throwing it into the back of my car. Think about what you would do if you just need to throw it in and go. Okay? So if you have any suggestions of videos to watch, or maybe a suggestion that's something you've tried, or you know someone has tried something and you want to share it, or maybe you haven't even tried it yet, but it's an idea you have, share it. Let me know. Let everyone else know, because there's somebody that's willing to try it out. I'm probably willing to try it out. So share it with us in the comments below, because we really want to help as many people as possible get out and enjoy the outdoors, enjoy camping, and just get back to nature. And we can definitely do that with your help. So go ahead and like, subscribe, share this with people you think would help, and let us know if you have any suggestions down below. And until then, I will see you on our next adventure.